Hey guys, it's Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do another video along the lines of back to school, homeschool, because my last one you guys all said yes to more homeschool content. So here we are. I wanted to share today some things that we've just really enjoyed over the years. So we're not going to talk specific curriculums, but like extra stuff and things that we use on a regular basis besides curriculum. I could do another video if you guys want more in-depth on like our reading, curriculum, math, and all that. So let me know if you want that. But in this video, I wanted to share just the products that we use, the things that are pretty consistent for our kids as far as books go, supplies go, accessory type of things, like just stuff in general that we get a lot of use out of. I wanted to share all of that. Today's video is also sponsored by High Sierra. So thank you, High Sierra, for sponsoring today's video. It's so crazy. When I was chatting with them, I had this flashback to, I want to say 4th grade. I had a High Sierra backpack. It was purple. It had a soft brown leather bottom, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I don't know what it is about kids and backpacks and lunch boxes, but like back to school shopping and getting those items are so nostalgic to me. And I feel like I see it already in the kids. But anyways, I was transported back to that. Okay, we're gonna start with the backpacks. These are filled to the brim. We haven't even started their classes yet. So even though we homeschool, the kids all have one day a week where they go, we call it like their enrichment class, where they go to, 2 moms in our co-op started these classes, and it's age-based. And so the girls have their class and Owen has his class, and they do have to bring a backpack and a lunch box and all of that. So let me show you, each of them picked out their own style. These are the curve backpack, and Owen picked out the space one. Violet picked out the stars, which is, this is such like her color palette, like these kind of teal colors. I love that. And then June picked out these really cute, this little floral pattern. I'm gonna empty one of these out so I can show you all the different compartments and how you can utilize this. First of all, you have the adjustable straps, and they're just really cushioned and padded. There was also this little, you've got some scissors in here. This little like mesh pocket too on there. We have this pocket right here, which is very, very deep. It goes all the way down. And then this one right above it zips like all the way open like this, which is super convenient. You can do, if your kids are older, they also have ones that are not printed. You can just get like a solid print too, but you could put a laptop in here easy. I like this area because you have all these little spaces. You can do pencils, just a bunch of different things. And then you have the side mesh for a water bottle, which is definitely big enough to fit. Their backpack that they had last year, the side pocket was like super tight and their water bottle wouldn't even fit. So I felt like that was kind of a waste, but this one is the perfect fit, and you can fit like a big water bottle too. So I'm gonna put a link down below for you guys to all the High Sierra products. You can check out their school backpacks, but they have tons of other stuff beyond that. So check all of that out. It'll be in my description box. Next thing I wanted to talk about is pretty simple, but pretty good. I don't know how to say it. We're talking about pencils. So these are the best pencils. They are the Ticonderoga. Everything will be down below. They have the best erasers. They sharpen well. And I've realized if you guys are a teacher too, or if you homeschool, you start to get picky over things and you start to figure out like the best of the best. So you have to get these pencils. We keep them in a mason jar, and we keep them right here by our pencil sharpener. I unplugged it, but this plugs into the wall. This is great. We use this for the pencils and also our colored pencils, which I keep in this thing. You can find these at antique shops, and they're super fun because it just looks really cute, like displayed, but they're very useful and we use them practically daily. So this I got off of Amazon, but this is such a cool, easy pencil sharpener. The kids all love it, and they fight over who can sharpen all the pencils, which I'm not mad about. Okay, now I'm gonna take you guys up onto our wall. The first is this number chart, and obviously you can get any type of number chart, but just having all of the numbers out here displayed is so beneficial to our girls. Just seeing like if they need to know what direction each number goes. This has been a game changer since putting this up on our wall. And then along the same lines is our ABC chart. This one is just like a cute canvas one that I got off of Etsy, but any ABC chart is just like, I feel like it's just necessary for having, just so they know they need to quickly glance to check their B's and D's or something like that. Okay, next is this. This is a little number chart. And when we were first starting out, I would just put this right here on our desk. And when they were practicing their numbers, they could glance up here to reference. So this is just kind of like a nice little personal thing. It also is a dry erase board too, so you can also do stuff with it too. But again, another little like reference thing that we really love. The next thing that we use all the time are our magnetic coins and dollars. So these it comes in a big pack. You get 1 through 20 for bills, and then you have all your coins. So I keep these up here and we have them all written out so that they can see them at quick glance. And they have the other side as well, but these are just really useful, especially right now. The girls are first grade, and so we're doing a lot of stuff with money and time, and so these have just been really nice to have on hand. So love those. The next thing is this map. I got this off of Amazon, I believe. And I like that it's colorful, it just adds a pop of color in our room. But it's nice to have this to point quickly, like this is where we live, this is where your ancestors are from, or whatever it is, you know, like right now we're doing this ancestry project. And so it's really helpful to have this to show them laid out. We also have a globe up there, which we use too, but it's kind of nice to have this along with that. And we've got a compass here. It just kind of helps with a lot of different stuff. We reference this quite often, so I would definitely suggest if you homeschool especially, grab yourself a big map like this. Okay, moving along, down here, I love these little bins. These are from IKEA, and they're so convenient for all of our markers and whatnot. So we have one with our dry erase markers here, or erasers, and then dry erase markers on this side. We have like little stamp pens, gel pens. I'm gonna link these specific gel pens because they are awesome. We love them, and the girls use them so often. They're just really good ones. Like they're practically gone. They use them so much. And then we have just regular markers here. And then in the back we have clothespins. So these are really handy. And then this little art cart is really handy to just kind of house a lot of our stuff. Love this too. It's this clear acrylic organizer, like a file organizer. So I'll try to find the exact link to that. It's just nice to have to sort out all of our stuff. Okay, next, I love these primary journals. So I got these in like a big bulk pack, and they're just great to have for notebooking. These ones are the K through 12. So if we're learning about like a certain topic, I'll have them write a sentence and draw a picture of it. But other times they'll just do it on their own, and they kind of just took off with this, and they'll like draw a picture of something and then they'll write about it. We use personal whiteboards almost every time we do school. I like these because you have the side with lines if you want them to practice their writing, or we use this side often too, just with spelling out words, doing math problems, whatever it is, or even I'll use it and I'll like write a word and I'll hold it up and have them sound it out or whatever we're doing. But these are a must. So we have one for each of them. I love them. Okay, next I wanted to share this, especially since we are in summertime. Somebody recommended these and they are awesome. These are called Summer Bridge Activities, and it's basically like a workbook that'll take you from the end of your school year until the following school year and kind of just keep you up to date and make sure you're on track for your next grade. So this says Bridging grades K through 1. And we just started these because I wanted to finish. We had some math books we weren't done with, so I'm trying to like finish those up. But It's really great. So you can just do like 15 minutes a day, which is what we've been doing, I would say. And I rip them out. So I'll rip out like 2 pages a day for them. Comes with these little stickers that you can give to them after they finish each page, which they love. And also, I really like this in the back. I just saw it comes with these little flashcards, which I'm gonna punch these out and save these for this year. So you can just order these online depending on what grade your kids are in, and it's just like a easy thing to give them in the morning, because I don't like to fully stop school in the summer. I like to keep doing what we're doing so that it's not super hard for us to get back into a rhythm. However, we definitely needed a break this summer. I felt like I needed a little mental break of homeschool. So we took like, I don't know, a solid few weeks of doing nothing, but now we're kind of ready to get back into the swing of things to an extent. Okay, moving on to a few books. I have some like reference books that I absolutely love, and they're just so helpful for if you're talking about a topic and you want to find more information and make it a little bit more hands-on. These are super fun, or for like projects and whatnot. This is the Britannica Kids Encyclopedia. I just think, for one, it looks really nice. We keep it out in our living room, so it's just always there. But there's tons of random stuff in here. So we've got galaxies, solids, liquids, and gases, compounds, matter, the atmosphere. This is just a really fun book for them to just kind of explore. And I feel like when they get a little bit older, this will be really nice to have. So I really like that. These two are great to have on hand. These are the National Geographic Kids. We have the World Atlas and the United States Atlas. And I mean, these are honestly, like, I just love to look at these. If you're going on a trip, like before we went on a road trip, I was just looking at the United States one. And here, I'll show you this one first. It goes through each state and it just gives you like quick cliff notes on each one. So here we go. Maryland. It tells you like the basics about it, certain things to look out for, a little map on it. And it's just a really fun thing to have. Really, really cool. And then this one's a little more visually like pretty, I feel like. It's called, oh my gosh, did the kids draw on this? It's called the 50 States, and it's a really cool, like, I love how it's illustrated. So same thing, you can see like people who are from certain states, and it just gives you like little facts, and I really love that. Okay, next, I got these at Michael's. They were in the Easter section, like around springtime. So I'm gonna try to find something very similar, but we use these almost every single day. I have 3 of them in different colors, and they're just these plastic little trays, but we use them for Play-Doh. We use them for kinetic sand. We use them for painting, and each of my children have their own. And I always say, go get your tray, and then they put it wherever we're doing our crafts, and they can get whatever we're doing messy. I'm not like stressed about it getting on the table or wherever we're doing our art stuff. Okay, this is something we found this summer, and it's been a great thing to have on hand. It's called Paint by Sticker, and there's tons of different ones. We got the plants and flowers, but there's tons of different like themes. So it's basically, here, you get, they've pretty much done every single one. Here is one. So this is all like purple pansies is the picture, and then you get the stickers, which are right here, and they are absolutely tiny, and it takes a really long time. Here's what it ends up looking like, but it's just really good for like if you want a little quiet time and you want them to be doing something. It's pretty fun, and I help them with a lot of it too, and they've just powered through them. So highly recommend these. I definitely need to get another one of these soon. Next, I have this puzzle that is another thing that we like to just have if we're having like some downtime. I'll keep this in our game closet, and it's just a really cute, nice map. This one is from Lakeshore Learning, and I like that on this side, it shows like what the name of the state is, like Sunshine State, Evergreen State, whatever the state is. So this is a great map puzzle that the kids use a lot, and it's actually helped them a lot with knowing where states are. So something that I like to do when we're really getting into like a good rhythm is have morning time together. So we'll all sit around either in here or the dining table, and I will read to the kids while they do something. So whether that's watercoloring, practicing their handwriting, these are just some really great handwriting books right here. I'll link these for you. It looks like this. So I'll give them these to do, or they'll just sit there and eat breakfast while I read to them. So a couple things that I'll read to them. First is like a little devotional. So this I really like. I got this year. It's called God Always Keeps His Promises, and by Max Lucado. And we kind of have stopped doing this. I feel like since summer started, we kind of like gotten off our normal routine, but it's just really nice and simple. It starts off with like a little story. It'll give you a few verses, and then it'll have like an application. So it'll like you can ask your kids like, what does this mean to you? Or like, how can we apply this to our lives? Things like that. And then I have found that this kind of corresponds to that. This is the Bible Made Easy for Kids. A friend of mine recommended this, and we've kind of been able to like do them hand in hand. This kind of just goes a little bit more detailed. Sometimes I don't need to like read all of it. I'll kind of like pick and choose some things to make it like more simplified, but these are like nice resources to have on hand. The other thing I like to read to them are these little poem books. And I also have where the sidewalk ends. So whenever I'm at like antique shops or used bookshops, I always am looking for things like this. Also, I get a lot of our books from thrift books. They're super affordable, and I love buying them used. So definitely check out thrift books. So this is a child's book of poems, and then this is actually the same author. This one is called A to Z Picture Book. We use this so much our first year of homeschool. I feel like I'm gonna keep this book forever because it just has so many like good memories to me. So it has one letter, and it has it all black and white. And then when you turn the page, it has this. It has like a little colored page. So we have the B, and then it has B is for busy babies. C, and we would do like a letter a day for this. And I remember it was just like a really cute thing. The girls loved it, and we would go through and they name everything on here. And it's just a nice thing to have too if you have little ones and you're going through the alphabet. Like I'll probably pick this up again now for Owen as we're going through letters. So I love that one. And then this one is just a book of poems, and I'll just open this up to a random page and I'll read some poems to them. And it's a nice thing to just do to kind of have it be nice and relaxing and chill in the morning time, and I really like that. One more book. This is called Slow Down. This is another thing we would read in the morning. 50 Mindful Moments in Nature. And we would kind of do these seasonally. Like in the springtime, we did this one, Dew Collects on a Leaf, and we would just learn about different things in nature. We focused a lot on nature, like our first year of homeschool. This is talking about a rainbow, cherry blossoms fall to the ground. It's a really pretty book, and I love adding things like this. Like if we're learning about trees, I'll find some different books and we can like source different stories and different like little insights from different books. So love that. Okay, so those are the things that I wanted to share with you guys today. Please let me know some of your favorites, things that you use daily down below with your kids. I would love to see that. And don't forget to check out the High Sierra backpacks. I'll have a link down below in the description box. You can check out all their products there. So that is gonna be it for today. I will see you guys all very soon.